Together is one. The Essential Chopsticks Paradox, Part 1 of 2 by Luminous Mountain. If I tell you that I have something, when two come together is one, this doesn't seem to make sense. But when I said it is chopsticks, it becomes sensible. This is because you are familiar with what's chopsticks. For a Brazilian tribesman, show him chopsticks and say two come together is one. No amount of thinking from him will help. You need to invest time and energy elaborating and demonstrating the use of chopsticks with the hope that the Brazilian tribesman eventually gets why two come together is one. A paradox is a statement or situation that first appears contradictory, yet it is true. Para means outside of, while dox means thinking. A paradox is something outside of thinking. I now have good and bad news for you. The bad news is that all aspects of your life is a paradox. The good news is, once you accept and get this, you will be free from conflict and confusion. The reason we are often confused and in conflict is because we think that solely with clear thinking, all life's issues will be resolved. Now, I'm not saying that clear thinking is not needed. Surely much of life's problems also come from poor thinking, the inability to analyze logically. It is just that clear thinking is not good enough to live a creatively meaningful life. Much of life's contradictions is outside of thinking and can only be resolved by taking time to live a life of active reflection, like how you take time to show the tribesman what's chopsticks. A pair of chopsticks looks completely equal. Stick A and stick Z look equal, but functions differently. In fact, most of the time, they function in opposition. It is the nature of chopsticks. Presented with two conflicting ideas that seem equal, the unreflective mind picks one and quickly justifies the lousiness of the other. He conveniently clings on to either stick A or stick Z. To function optimally as chopsticks, both stick A and stick Z are needed. They look equal, but they do not function equally, but harmoniously, beyond their name role as stick A and stick Z. What follows are four paradoxes relevant for personal development in the 21st century. Notice that the pair seems contradictory, but in fact they are inseparable, like two sides of a coin. Monkey Manager Paradox. Every happy childhood is happy because you get to monkey around. Only later you are told to put away your jolly wildness and to manage your monkey. You now become a manager, organized, neat, calm, and can think rationally. It works for a while, but your monkey is always dying to escape, to be wild and full of emotions. The manager uses the frontal brain, neocortex. It makes you human, to stay calm and think logically. It allows you to have the 3 Gs, to know what's good and have a goal to go for it. The monkey in you is ruled by an ancient part of your brain, the limbic brain. This is the brain that protects and allows you to survive. How so? By having the 3 F superpowers. The 3 Fs are to fight, don't come near me, to fly, I'm going away, bye, and to freeze, I pretend to die. When you encounter a tiger, one of the 3 Fs will kick in automatically. Your limbic brain will trigger specific chemicals and emotions to allow you to survive by either to fight the tiger with all your might, to run away like you are almost flying, or to freeze solid. Only by being wild and emotional can the 3Fs be executed well. Some people live life that does not go beyond the 3Fs. Fear has made many to either always fight, flight, or freeze in life. But as a well-mannered manager, you feel that your monkey is so primitive and coarse. You want to shut her off, to look cultured and holy. This is the beginning of conflict and confusion. Your attempt to control the ancient monkey mind is always futile. It will never go away. Without the 3F powers, you'll be dead by now anyway. Deep in you, you know you need your monkey. So how do you reconcile the animal in you, monkey with 3Fs, with the human you, manager with 3G? The answer will be revealed later. For now, let's look at other interrelated paradoxes. Shaman-shepherd paradox. Somewhat related to the monkey-manager paradox, the shaman-shepherd paradox explores how one relates and perceives the outside world. The shamanic healer brings order to his community, an elder who is deeply in touch with nature. His perception is sharp, able to connect and communicate with the untamed, unseen realms. A shepherd too is in touch with nature, but his world is more domesticated, as in a farm. He is also assigned to bring order, but mentally less taxing. Thus, a young boy can do a good job. If you are tasked to lead and bring order to a group, which approach are you going to use? Do you take time to deeply connect and flow with your members' inclination, as in a shaman? Or do you organize the group with rules and regulations, give orders, and work to save time and get tasks done swiftly, as in a shepherd? The shepherd acts and pushes through. How you try to heal your body-mind depends on your inclination as a shaman or shepherd. Do you try to tune in with your body, or do you depend solely on organized medical information? Even how you relate to God or the divine source has two approaches. Do you like your divinity to be somewhat untamed that you tap into, or you like it organized and easily understood? You soon realize that taking a single polarized stance, either as a shaman or a shepherd, doesn't work in many instances. Both approaches are needed, perhaps at different times and places. In part 2, you will hear two more interrelated paradoxes, as well as the solution to resolve all four of the paradoxes highlighted here.